This video chart presentation of Biomimetic Therapeutics. It's a NASDAQ Global Market stock, trading our ticker BMTI. Chart's been on a pretty nice uptrend since May, more than doubling in value from lows around $2.20 all the way up to highs of $4.83. Fell backwards late in September, early in October, broke that upward trend, but it wrapped up last week with 3 pretty decent days. So I want to take a quick run through the indicators, see if they're going to give us any hints. Upward pressure may continue. MACD histogram starting to move back upward. Says 12 EMA is pulling a little bit closer to the 26. Again, that's early on, but it is giving signs of a potential trend shift. It's a nice position for the ADX to be in. I always look for that negative DI to be up on top and positive DI to be down low. That leaves it in a nice spot for a change of direction. MFI is down low. 7 just now breaking back up through the 14. Again, that's early indications that people are starting to pay slightly higher prices per share. Accumulation distribution, this is still in a pretty nice uptrend. And even with the drop off in price, the accumulation distributions basically run sideways, which indicates there's still some buying pressure in the stock. Taking money flow shows that buying pressure did subside, but right now at a point where it could break this downward trend, and with the reading right around 0, that says buying and selling pressure over the last 20 periods is basically equal. Bottom feeders look for this break of the CCI to come out of negative 100. That would be a buy point, and if the CCI rolls back down and breaks back through negative 100, that would be the exit point. Just shoot a couple quick examples of that on here. Say right through there, obviously I've done a quick buy and sell. But there's the 3 points where the CCI broke back up through negative 100. So let's see how they performed. And you can see right through there, that was the one that was the real quick sell. So the trader would have got out with probably very modest gains. But through here, when it came back up through negative 100, see there was quite a rise. And theoretically, if you didn't want to take the gains when it came through here, the sell would have happened right back in through this area. Then another buy signal by the CCI was dropped right here. And again, nice rise in share price. So the fact that CCI is coming back out of negative 100 again is something to pay attention to based upon historic performance. We'll pull those out of the way. Full stow, it's gauging momentum early on, but coming out of oversold territory. And the tricks, it's a lagging indicator. It's not a great sign that it's breaking down through 0, but similar to through here, I'd be looking for a flattening and a bullish cross. RSIs, they're turning with the 3 days of buying pressure. As I mentioned many times, what I look for is to break through 50 to show bullish momentum in the stock. As far as support and resistance goes, I think right through that area, right around 360, 365, is a pretty nice area of support, and I'd look for that to hold because if it doesn't, the odds of it coming back down near $3 are greatly increased. At that point, it'll pick up some more static support. 200-day moving average is near that point, which would add dynamic support. But right now, I'd be looking for the static support right around 360, and of course it did just bounce off that last week. Now to the upside, I think it's going to meet some resistance not too far ahead at $4. I think that's going to be a key area for it because if it makes that break through $4, it'll probably take out that 50-day moving average, and at that point I'd be looking for more resistance around 440 and certainly more top end around 480. It's a very thinly traded stock, only 21,000 shares traded on Friday. I'm going to guess there's not a lot of shares out there in this play, because when a volume spike does come in over 1 million shares, stock tends to make some pretty large moves. So obviously if it can take on any sort of volume surge, it can make up a lot of this ground and challenge these resistance points pretty fast. Pretty nice looking chart all in all though, and one we'll keep an eye on this week to see how it performs. As always, it's really my interpretation of the BMTI chart. Thank you for watching and trade smart.